Good morning dear students, welcome to chemistry class. In previous class we discussed about we started new concept structure of atom. Okay, so in that we discussed the discovery of electron. Okay, so here the J.J. Thomson is the first scientist who discovered the electrons by in a experiment. That experiment is called discharge tube experiment. Okay, so that discharge tube experiment which contain a long cylindrical tube which is closed at both the side, and here we are placed the two metallic electrodes. So this tube is called discharge tube, and these electrodes are the metallic electrodes. So here the tube is completely filled with the gases. Okay, so here this tube contain a side tube that is nothing but the vacuum pump. Okay, so next this is the two electrodes which are connected with each other by a high voltage battery. Okay, so high voltage battery ಇಂದ ಇವೆರಡು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ವು. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡಿಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್, this one is a anode. Okay, so here when there is a normal pressure, even if we are going to apply a high voltage of current up to 5000 to 10,000 volt, so here there is no observation in a discharge tube. Okay, so when we decrease the temperature to around 10 raised to minus 2 atmospheric pressure, so here we are going to observe some greenish blue rays which are traveling from a cathode to anode. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ರೇಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆ ರೇಸು ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡಿಂದ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ they are generated in this gas. Okay, so ನಾವು ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿರುತ್ತದೆ, ಸೊ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸೊ when we are going to pass the electricity, so here this helium gas will ionize to form a helium ion and it is going to liberate the electron. Okay, so illinade helium ion helium atom ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಅಟಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸು ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಏನು, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ the rays they are not generated from the cathode, so here they are formed by a gas which is present in the discharge tube. Okay, so the rays which are traveling from cathode to anode, so that rays are called, so these rays are called cathode rays. Okay, so cathode rays ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರೆದಿದ್ವಿ. Okay, so if we are going to further decrease the pressure around 10 raised to 4 atmosphere, so here we are going to observe the colorless of a rays which are traveling from cathode to anode. Okay, or else we are going to observe the diminish in the color in a discharge tube when we are decrease the pressure from 10 raised to 2 atmosphere to 10 raised to minus 4 atmosphere. So there is the diminishing of rays, color of a rays will appear. Okay, so next, so this is about the cathode ray experiment. Okay, so while studying passing the electricity through gases, so J.J. Thomson who discovered the electrons. Okay, so next in today's session we will study the characteristic features of a cathode rays. Okay, so what are the characteristic features of cathode rays? Okay, so here characteristic of cathode rays. So here first one, cathode rays always travels in straight line. Okay, so when we observe the traveling of cathode rays from cathode to anode, so here this is the cathode, this is the anode, so this is the cathode and this is the anode. So okay, so cathode means negatively charged electrode, anode means positively charged electrode. Okay, so here these electrodes are connected to high voltage battery. Okay, so here we observed in the experiment that the rays always travels in a straight line. Okay, so they are always travel in a straight line. So hege observe madidvi antandre, so here the J.J. Thomson who put the object in the discharge tube. Okay, so discharge tube nalli ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದು object na place madida. So here when the rays travels from cathode to anode, so they are going to strike on a object. Okay, so after that here we are able to observe the shadow of that object. Okay, so this is the shadow of object, so here we are going to observe the shadow of a object. Okay, so in rays ಯಾಕೆ ವೇವಿ ನೇಚರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಸೊ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ನಾವು ಶಾಡೋನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಪುಟ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಶಾಡೋ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ that object. So here when the rays, cathode rays, when travels from cathode to anode, so here they are going to strike on the object. Okay, so ಈಗ ಅವು ಏನಾದರೂ ವೇವಿ ನೇಚರ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ರೇಸ್ ಏನು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ವೇವಿ ನೇಚರ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅ shadow of this object, but so here the rays are traveling in the straight line, that's why we are going to observe the shadow of this object here. Okay, so this shows that the cathode rays are always travels in a straight line. Okay, so next one so here cathode rays shows mechanical properties. Cathode rays shows mechanical properties. Okay, so here in the discharge tube, okay, so if we are going to insert the wheel, okay, so this is the cathode, this one is the anode. Okay, so if we are going to insert the wheel inside the discharge tube, so just imagine this is the wheel here. Okay, so here when we supply the electric current, so here the cathode rays are start to travels from cathode to anode. So while when they start from cathode to anode, so when they strike on this wheel, so here this wheel also move from one place to another place. Okay, so this is displaced from here to this place. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಸೊ ವೀಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಶೋಸ್, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ CR ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ CR ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋರಿ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ದೇ have particle nature. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸು, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ cathode to anode travel ಆಗುವಾಗ, so when they strike on, when they hit the wheel, so here the wheel is moving one place to another place. Okay, so ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವೀಲಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ನಾವು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. Okay, so next character of cathode ray is, so here the cathode rays, sorry, effect of electric field on cathode rays. Okay, so here so if the discharge tube is suspended perpendicular with the electric field. Okay, so just imagine this is the electric field, so this is the anode and this is the cathode. Okay, so here when we start the electricity, so here when we supply the electricity, so here the rays will travels from cathode to anode, but here when we apply the electric field here, so perpendicular to this discharge tube, so here they are going to deviate at the positive side of a electrode, positive side of a electric field. Okay, so here, so when they travel from cathode, so they are going to deviate towards the positive side of a electric field. So this one indicates the cathode rays, they have the negative charge, because so we already know that so like charges will repel and unlike charges will attract. Okay, so ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನೋ 9th 10th ಮತ್ತು 8th ನೀವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ rays, so they are going to penetrate deviate towards the negative side of a electric field, but they are the negative charge, the cathode rays are the negative charged, so that's why they are going to deviate towards the positive positive side of a electric field. If they are neutral, so they are not going to deviate towards cathode or anode, so here they are going to travel in the straight line, but here the cathode rays are a negatively charged species, so negatively charged particles, so that's why they are going to deviate towards the positive side of a electric field. So here it indicates that, so here the cathode rays are negatively charged rays, negatively charged rays. Okay, so next one, so here effect of magnetic field. Okay, so next one effect of, ನಾನು MF ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೇನೆ, so that means magnetic field. Okay, so when we consider the magnetic field, so here when we suspend the magnetic field in between perpendicular to this discharge tube, just imagine, so here we are suspended a magnetic field between a suspended perpendicular to a discharge tube. So here when we supply electricity, so rays will travels from cathode to anode, so here they are going to deviate towards north pole. Okay, so illenagutte antandre, so they are going to deviate towards the north pole. Okay, so in the north pole ige enagutte avu deviates ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is the characteristic feature of a cathode rays. Whenever we are going to apply the magnetic field, or so when we are going to suspend the magnetic field perpendicular to this discharge tube, so here the rays will deviate towards the north pole of a magnetic. Okay, so next property or next characteristic of a cathode ray is, so here the cathode ray, they generate heat. Okay, so they show the heating property. Okay, so here when we suspended and the thin aluminum sheet inside the discharge tube, so when we pass the electricity through this discharge tube, so here the rays will travels from cathode to anode. So if we are going to place a aluminum rod or any other metallic rods, so here they are going to ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ರಾಡ್ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೀಟ್ ಹೇಗಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು the cathode rays have the heating property. Okay, so when they strike on this aluminum plate or aluminum rod, so here there is a generation of heat. Okay, so next property of cathode rays are, so here they have the penetrating property. So penetrating property means, so whenever we are going to suspend a thin sheet of any metal, okay, so for example if we are going to take a aluminum metal, just imagine this is the very thin sheet of aluminum metal. So after we are going to supply the electricity, so here the cathode rays will penetrate through this aluminum sheet. Okay, so aluminum sheet na penetrate ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್-ರೇಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್-ರೇಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪೆನೆಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮದು ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪೆನೆಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ, ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್-ರೇಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಪೆನೆಟ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು subject any object inside the discharge tube, so here the cathode rays are going to penetrate through that object or that thin sheet. Okay, so thin sheet inda enagutte adu penetrate aguntha capacity na ide, so they are going to penetrating the object. Okay, so next, so these are the properties of a cathode rays. Okay, so here the another property is, so here the nature of cathode rays or these characteristic of cathode rays, they are not depend on the electrodes which are used in the discharge tube or a gas which is used in the discharge tube. Okay, so here the character of So here the cathode rays, so here the characteristics of cathode rays, they are not depend on the electrodes which are present in the discharge tube or a gas which is used in the discharge tube. So now discharge tube nalli yavade gas na ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಸೊ cathode rays ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ, ವೇರಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ cathode rays properties? So here the cathode ray always travel in a straight line. Okay, so here this is the first character of a cathode rays. So second one is cathode rays show the mechanical property. By this we concluded that so here cathode rays have the particle nature. So next they have when we place the electric field perpendicular to this discharge tube, so here the cathode ray will deviate towards the positive side of a electric field. So this will conclude that so here the cathode rays are negatively charged one. So here when we apply the electric field perpendicular to this discharge tube, so here the cathode rays will deviate towards the north pole. So next one, so they have the heating property and penetrating property. So here these characteristic of cathode rays, they are not depend on the electrodes which are used in the discharge tube and also the nature of a gas. Okay, so next, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ನಮಗೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸು ದೇ ಆರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜೆ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಅಟೋಮಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಅಟೋಮಿನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸಬ್ ಅಟೋಮಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಮಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೇನಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ರೇಸ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಅದರದ್ದೇ ಆದದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜೆ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ, ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟು ಮಾಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. ಸೊ ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ನಾವೀಗ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅದೇನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಫ್ cathode rays. Okay, so next we will discuss the charge to mass ratio of electron. Next one is charge to mass ratio of electron. So ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು, ಸೊ ಅಟಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ ಅಟೋಮಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸಬ್ ಅಟೋಮಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು when we apply the electric field perpendicular to discharge tube, so here the cathode rays which are deviate towards the positive side of a electric field, so that shows that so here the cathode rays which have the negatively charged one, so here that cathode rays after the later, so that they are named as a electron. Okay, so first ಗೆ ಅದು ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಿದ್ರು, ನೆಗೆಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟು ಮಾಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಜೆ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಟುಕ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್. ಸೊ ಇದೇನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಟಪ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್, this one is cathode and this one is anode. So same way here also there is the discharge tube consists the gas. So idu enaiti gas inda fill ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So here when we supply the electricity, here we are going to observe the cathode rays which are traveling from cathode to anode. Okay, so illen experiment setup change ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, so he suspended, so here electric field and magnetic field, they are perpendicular to each other and they are perpendicular to the path of electrons which are traveling from this anode. Okay, so when they pass through this anode, so they are travels here. So here he set up the experiment in such a manner that so here electric field and magnetic field, so both are perpendicular and rays, the electrons which are traveling from cathode to anode, then from anode to further, they all also perpendicular. So here he made a one pore. So when he started the electricity, so here when he supplied the electricity, the rays which are traveling from cathode to anode, so here I am just taking one ray. So here one ray then travel ಆಗ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, so anode ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಈ ಹೋಲ್ ಇಂದ so next further in electrons ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, so ಅವು further move ಆಗುವಾಗ, so when we are going to apply both electric field and magnetic field, so equilibrium ಒಳಗೆ electric field ಮತ್ತು magnetic field ನ ನಾವು ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so there is no change in the path of a electron. Okay, so they are going to travel in a straight line. Okay, equilibrium ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so ನಾವು magnetic field ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, so electric field ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ equilibrium ಇದ್ದಾಗ, so here the cathode rays will travel in a straight line, so they are going to hit on the screen. Okay, so this screen is coated with a fluorescent material. So here when this hit on the screen, so here we are going to observe a spot. Okay, so bright color spot na naven martivi observe martivi. So this is the B point of a screen. Okay, so bright color spot enagutte observe agutte. So when we switch off the magnetic field, so here if we are going to apply only electric field, so this rays when travels from cathode to anode and further when they travels from anode to further, so here they are going to deviate towards the positive side of a electric field. Okay, so now electric field na ಅಷ್ಟೇ apply ಮಾಡಿ magnetic field na apply ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾಗ, so here they are going to deviate towards the electric positive side of a electric field. So here the electrons will hit at the screen at a point A. Okay, so same way now electric field na off ಮಾಡಿ magnetic field na on ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so here the rays will deviate and they are going to hit the screen at C. Okay, so C point ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so rays deviate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is about the deviation of a rays when we are going to apply a electric field and magnetic field. If we apply both electric field and magnetic field in a equilibrium manner, so here the rays will travel in a straight line and it is going to hit at a B point. So if we are going to apply only electric field, so then it is going to hit on A point. So next if we are going to apply only magnetic field, then it is going to hit the screen at a C point. Okay, so this is the deviation of a rays. Okay, so here the rays deviation ಎದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಏನು ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ ಸಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಗೆ ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ಏನು ರೀಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ depends on first one. So here the magnitude of a charge on particles. Okay, so first one is magnitude of charge on particles. Second one, so mass of particle mass of particles. Third one, strength of electric field and magnetic field. Okay, so here this deviation of a rays, they are depends on the magnitude of a charge on particle and also the mass of particles and also strength of electric field and magnetic field. Okay, so here as the greater the charge on particle, so here they are going to interact with the electric field and magnetic field. Okay, so if the greater the charge on particle, so then the greater the interaction with the electric field and magnetic field, so then there is a more deviation. Okay, so magnitude of a charge in a charge of particle ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, so here they are going to interact with the electric field and magnetic field. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ರೇಸು ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿವಿಯೇಟ್ more. Okay, so greater the magnitude of charge on particle, so greater the deviation. Okay, so the next one is mass of particle. Okay, so if here the rays have the lighter mass, then the deviation is more. Okay, so idu ನೀವು ಏನೋ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಲೈಟರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತವೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೊ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಫ್ the mass of a particle is lighter, then deviation is more. Okay, so they are inversely proportional to each other. Okay, so next one, the strength of electric field and magnetic field. If the strength of electric field and magnetic field is more, so deviation of the rays or particles also more. Okay, so strength under magnetic field matta, so ಈಗ high voltage electric field high voltage ಇರೋ electric field ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ high strength ಇರೋ magnetic field ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so ನಾವು when here the rays travels from this cathode to anode and further they travels from anode to the screen, so here they are going to deviate more because the strength of magnetic field and electric field are greater. So if the greater magnetic field and strength of the greater the strength of magnetic and electric field, so greater the deviation. Okay, so this is about the deviation of a particles which are depends on the magnitude of a charge on particle and mass of a particle and strength of magnetic field and electric field. Okay, so by measuring the accurate deviation, okay, so J.J. Thomson who calculated the charge to mass ratio. Okay, so here charge to mass ratio means E by m. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ E ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. E ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ಅ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಟು mass ratio. Mass is nothing but the mass of electron. Now mass suffix E ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೇನೆ, so mass of electron. Okay, so here charge to mass of electron na so calculate ಮಾಡಿದ, so that is nothing but the charge to mass ratio is 1.7588 into 10 raised to 11. Okay, so this is experimentally calculated one. So here the J.J. Thomson who calculated the charge to mass ratio of a electron by measuring the accurate deviation in this experiment. Okay, so ee experiment nalli a deviation na accurate ಆಗಿ measure ಮಾಡಿ, so he calculated the charge to mass ratio. So here the charge to mass ratio is 1.7588 into 10 raised to 11. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ, ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರಿಬೋದು, ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಕೂಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಮಾಸಿಗೆ kg, so coulombs per kg. So here this is the unit of a charge to mass ratio. So this one is important one. Here E is nothing but charge on electron. Next, Me is the mass of electron. Okay, I hope you understood about this charge to mass ratio of electron. Here the charge to mass ratio is 1.75 into 10 raised to 11 coulombs per kg. So this is about today's session. In today's session we discussed about the characteristic features of cathode rays and also the charge to mass ratio of electrons. So next class we will discuss about the discovery of protons and neutrons. I hope you understood about today's class. We will meet in our next session. Thank you.